Well, coming up now, it's the men's W1 individual bronze medal match here at the World Archery Para Championships of 2019. We're going to see another appearance from David Drahoninsky of the Czech Republic, and he goes up against China's Han Guifei, who's also back out onto the field of play. We see how the athletes got to this bronze medal, losing in the semi-finals, and they are already ready to come out here to the range here in the Netherlands.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field of play for the W Men Open Bronze Medal Match.
And here they are, Han Guifei there. Beats teammate Zhang 141 to 135 in the quarterfinals before losing to another teammate Li in the semi-finals. He's on target 2. And on target number 1 is the 37-year-old from the Czech Republic, David Drahoninsky. Silver medal in the individual at the last 2 Paralympic Games.
And winner in Beijing 2008.
Republic of China, Han Guifei.
So Han Guifei has got his work cut out for him.
This match is
Drahoninsky has long been one of the best para archers on the circuit.
And target 2 to shoot first.
He shot well in the bronze medal match, the losing effort in the bronze medal match in the mixed team events.
Rank number 7.
Well, we're ready to get underway, and it's target 2 to shoot first. Han Guifei of China will get this bronze medal match underway here in Den Bosch. Great start from the athlete from the Czech Republic.
He shot a lot of 10s in that bronze medal match in the mixed team. He's picked up right where he left off.
9.
Well, after that cracking first arrow from Drahoninsky, he finds himself 1 behind after the first end.
After the first end.
Yes, exactly. We will shoot 5 ends, 50 arrows in total, just like the match before.
Drahoninsky is a fabulous ambassador for para archery and archery in general. In fact, he runs the David Drahoninsky Archery Club in Prague, and one of the Czech athletes competing in next week's World Archery Championships shoots with him there.
David Drahoninsky tegen Han Guifei. Han Guifei leidt met 1 punt. Dat betekent dat Drahoninsky moet beginnen met schieten voor de tweede end, oftewel de tweede serie van 3 pijlen.
Yeah, and the groupings for both sets of arrows in that end, well, pretty identical, just in slightly different places on the target. So not much between them in terms of their sort of accuracy at the moment.
No, and both are capable of big scores. David is the world record holder for the ranking round with 680 points. He recently broke that European Para Archery ranking tournament. And he's also the record holder for this match with 144 out of the maximum possible 150 points. He shot that at the World Championships 4 years ago in Germany, in Drahoninsky. But in one end, he's nearly dropped the same number of points as he dropped in the whole match when he shot that record. Drahoninsky trailing and Guifei here, and it's not getting better.
Well, you mentioned potential high scores here. And a 28 out of a possible 30 for Han Guifei has put him 3 points ahead after 2 ends.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know what the athletes have to say about this arena. The conditions, while a bit gusty, they're not that bad. You know, the wind's not that strong. So I'd expect higher scores here from everybody.
Well, those trees are blowing around quite a bit, but I suppose the range itself is protected because we're in this square and we've got the stands on both sides, and the ends of the range are blocked off as well.
Yeah, I mean, the trees at the top are blowing a lot, but if you look at the plants in the arena itself, they're quite still.
Well, we see the windsock there on the left-hand side. It's actually blowing slightly towards us. The sort of yellow, red, blue, and black sock. It is fluttering around, but at the moment fairly consistently. And as we've said before, the archers don't mind a little bit of wind as long as it's blowing in the same direction consistently.
Yeah, absolutely. And when it's blowing towards you, you haven't got that left-right deviation on your body that you might have in another direction. So it's easier to deal with. It's definitely easier to deal with.
You can see the shirt moving on Han. Wind blowing towards him.
Perhaps it is worse on that stage than we think.
Well, a bit of pressure applied, and just like that, Drahoninsky is level.
9.
And it's a 28 out of 30 for Drahoninsky. Matches Han's second end.
That's the kind of level we expect to see from the Czech athlete.
10.
Han finishes with a 26 on a great 10 and holds that lead by a single point.
After 3 hands, we have a 1 point lead for Guifei. Een beetje voorsprong dus, je hoort het.
So 2 nines sandwich this X right down the middle. Brilliant arrow there, that second one in that end for Drahoninsky.
Yeah, he looks strong. He looks consistent as you see him licking his finger and raising it to feel the winds.
Yeah, so you mentioned that maybe the conditions are a little bit breezy at the shooting end. It does look a lot calmer down at the target end because we saw the windsock flying around. But you can see Drahoninsky was rubbing his hands together because, I mean, it's not cold on its own, but with the wind blowing at you, it's a little chilly.
It's one of those seeping colds, isn't it? Get you in the bones.
So target 1 will shoot first.
So David Drahoninsky from the Czech Republic, trailing by a single point, will shoot first in the fourth end of this bronze medal match.
So David was paralyzed when he fell from a balcony. And considering the lack of control he has over some of his limbs, the solidity he has when he shoots is just astounding to me.
You can see the bow getting buffeted by the wind there. But, didn't affect him too much. So dropping down into an 8 in the final arrow, and Han has handed back a level score with Drahoninsky. They go into the final end all level, and it's come down to just 3 arrows each for the bronze medal here in Den Bosch.
This is the tightest match we've seen so far in this arena. Great to see things close to the very last.
105 punten allebei. En nu gaat hij ook een beetje in de psychologie meespelen.
Drahoninsky, of course, has the experience. 3 individual medals at the Paralympic Games, including that win in 2008.
Yeah, mixed team bronze in Rio as well. The obligatory K9 spectator at World Archery events. So here we go. This for the bronze medal at the World Championships of 2019. And Guifei holding on a little longer that time, just waiting for that wind to settle down.
extremely solid, extremely confident.
That's a good reply. So it all came down to 3 arrows. Well, they're all square still after 2 of those 3 arrows. So it's all about the final arrow in the bronze medal match. Han Guifei to shoot first. A 7 there has left the door open here. Can David Drahoninsky get an 8? Oh, he's done it with a 10. David Drahoninsky has come from behind, and look at the delight. He's taken the bronze medal here in Den Bosch at the 2019 World Championships.
What a great performance. We talk about finishing strong. Han Guifei shot his worst arrow of the match with his last arrow, a 7. David Drahoninsky probably shot his best arrow of the match with his last arrow. He knows it and he loves it.
Let's wait for the official confirmation, and there it is. It's a bronze medal.
I think you can hear from the stadium announcer confirmation of those final 3 arrows, and a little dance from David Drahoninsky. He's going to be on the podium here in the Netherlands a little bit later on today.
Give a big hand of applause for the number 4.